Everyone I know is big fans of Lucy Greer, including us here on Studio 10. She's in the kitchen right now.
Yeah, how can you not be, right? I mean, she's a
you.
bundle of joy and a bundle of smarts when it comes to cooking.
Thank you.
Lucy, now you're making mini meatball kale and white bean soup, right?
Yes, and I should have been using black-eyed peas because this would be a great one for New Year's Day. We should have a little bit of chilly weather.
Yeah, it's coming
Michael
tomorrow. Finally,
okay, finally,
we
I
need
can't
it.
wait. So this one, and it's super healthy. You know, we're coming into the new year. Everybody is trying to refocus on themselves and find dishes that are easy and they're a little bit healthy for you. So today I thought I'd just make this, and we can get started with our veggies.
Let's go for it.
I have a soup pot here, so I'm just going to add a couple of teaspoons of olive oil. I have it over medium heat, and I'm going to add an onion, a cup of carrots, and a cup of celery. We'll just go ahead and put that in and let it start cooking. We're going to let these cook down for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And we'll also be adding half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of pepper, and a little bit later we'll add our garlic. So I'll crank
You can
this
already
up.
smell the difference once you put that in there.
I know, gosh. And this is, of course, just classic base for a soup, these veggies. And now we can get started on our meatballs. And we have a whole pile of kale right here that we'll put in.
That is a pretty big pile, Lucy.
And if you do not like kale, which, you know, is one of those superfoods that was really, really hot for a couple years, you can definitely substitute fresh spinach. But if you haven't tried it before, it is so good.
I like kale over spinach personally.
Me too.
You're a fan of that
Me
too?
too.
Yeah.
So definitely give that a shot if you haven't tried it before. This is a great way to eat it because it's going to be cooked down in the soup. So today I'm using ground turkey to make our meatballs with. You could certainly use ground beef if you wanted to. So I'm just going to season it up with 3 green onions that I sliced, and we're going to put half a cup of Parmesan cheese, which was the rest of that container, 1 egg, and then I have half a teaspoon of salt and a quarter teaspoon of pepper again, and then we're going to add half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a little bit of heat with a quarter teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and a half a teaspoon of oregano.
How's everything going at Greer's these days?
Gosh, everything is going great. We are wrapping up our 100th year, so we enjoyed celebrating Christmas with everybody.
Awesome.
We had Santa Claus come to
Really?
yes, all the stores, and gosh, the kids and the customers just had a great time. There were adults taking pictures with Santa, of course, kids. So we really enjoyed Christmas and are geared up for New Year's. So people are having parties, people are doing a lot of cooking, people are still out of work and school.
True.
So we have everything at the store, great prices, you know, every day to serve those in our community.
And all this stuff you're using, you can get at any Greer store, right?
Oh, yeah, I love to use our private label on the show, which is Best Choice on the cans. And we also have another private label called Always Save, which is a great option too, not to mention, you know, all the national brands available. So trying to save everybody money, just one can of beans at a time.
Hey, what is it they always say? Dollar saves, a dollar earned, right?
That is exactly right.
There you go. What are we going to be doing later in the show?
So
With some of the future
I'm going
segments?
to start rolling these up.
Okay.
A pound of turkey. I'm going to make really small meatballs.
Okay.
So I'm going to get about 32 out of this pound. And then once we finish cooking these, we'll add some tomatoes and garlic and some chicken broth.
That sounds awesome. And if you want more details on all this, you just got to go to our website, fox10tv.com, and you click on the Studio 10 tab. And Lucy, we will check in with you a little bit later.
Okay.
Joe?
Greer's slogan for this year was "Here for Good." You just heard their new slogan for 2017, saving you money one can of beans at a time.